Hello, good morning. It's walking time. Walkie walkie. Last time I brought you on the journey on this path, but I'm taking the same path today, except I'm going to go a different route. Okay. It's 11 degrees on this beautiful spring morning. Look at that. Today I'm not going the canyon route. I am going the mountain route up there, part way. Let's see what we have here. Good morning, good morning. Thank God for mercies. I live by grace, grace. Oh, sun is in my face. Yeah, it's 11 degrees out. I don't know if that's Fahrenheit or Celsius or what, but this what's happening here. But today I'm thinking about commitment to the journey. You know, it's one thing for people to disappoint you, but it's another thing for you to disappoint yourself. Let's see what these mountains are giving today. Like that. That's where I came from, down there. And I can do 360 degrees and it's gonna be all mountain. This is a shop here. I go by this lady to buy things at her shop. They say Japanese houses are small. They're not. This house is a very big house. But Ohio, but different style from what we know. So I'm gonna go up there. There's a little shrine right there. These things are just tucked away in little corners that you gotta go up there and just clap your hand and say something, a little prayer. That said, Japanese are not necessarily religious. Religion is part of culture. It's what they do for culture, not to say their adherence to any kind of a faith. They might be Buddhist, but because I asked my students about that, they say just culture, some way to live by, but they don't have a personal relationship with a God. Look at that. Since I came to this place 8 years ago, that used to be a house. And the snow did a number on this house. The whole living room is gone. And I think maybe just their kitchen or their barn left there. And that's what aging community look like. When you have an aging community, you have all these houses. And there's something called the Akia house, where people can go buy a house for really cheap that was abandoned because of death in a family and children move away and things like that. There are tons of them around Japan. And foreigners are coming in and buying them up. But that said, some of these old houses, they're like garages, cold as ever, no insulation. Yeah, you poke the walls, it's just, what do you call that thing? Drywall and galvanized sheet. No packing in between. So you have a lot of work to do. Yeah. So I'm going up here. And when you walk in the spring, you have to have your bell. Why this bell? Is to alert the bears. You don't want to come up on any bears by chance, because you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. So maybe up all in there, they might be bears, but I don't think there are bears around with all this traffic. But as part of the culture and the way we do things here, you must have a bell. You should, when you're going walking. So the children, when they're going to school, they have a bell that's noisier than this on their backpacks. So when they get on the bus, if you hear the tinkling, it's amazing. So I am taking this road. It's wooded up there. Hey, yo. It's wooded, and I'm going with my bell. Very pretty. We're gonna come to a really nice scenic spot that we can see from here. Look at this. It's all up there. And then we come down here and they planted rice. I wanted to plant rice with these guys, but I never get to know when they're planting, because it's quite something to see how they plant the rice using machines. So cute. Rice expensive, bad. Japanese are complaining because rice is a staple. So there we have it. Let's get into this rice field. There we go. And we're gonna go to that village over yonder. That's where I'm headed. Alrighty. So I'm gonna do 10 minutes of this or so. And then I'm gonna go to my Facebook audience. I gotta share the love. So I came from there. So quiet. So very, very quiet, but picturesque. So I'm gonna go over that bridge to that little community there. I don't know anybody over there. There's a Ryokan or like an Airbnb over there. I don't know if it's closed down now, but as this COVID and everything, make everything go on hiatus. Jeez, it's cold. My toes feel it. Ooh la la. Oops. In case you're watching for the first time, this is Japan, in the mountains of Japan, where I do my morning walk, finding my Michi, and that's my Michi back there, my path. And even though I didn't want to get up out of bed to walk this morning, I decided that I must keep my commitment to myself. I'm committed to my own health journey, so I have to do the do. I keep looking up in those trees over there to be sure that nothing is gonna come running out. So I'm walking, but I'm not walking aimlessly. I'm looking at the bark of the trees to see if there are any scratches or any slashes on the barks, because if there are slashes on the barks, that means the bears did that. And then you get to see how high the marks are, and then you get to know how big this bear is or how tall it is when it stands up to scratch the bark. So those are the rice paddies, all of them. And the water is always here. It's nice being in nature because you get to de-stress. That's rice field. All that's rice. I'm not going down this road. This road has a dead end, but I'm going to go across the bridge into that community. And here I am with my bell. So the rationale here is that if the bears hear me first, they will go away. And you don't want to stumble on cubs, because that's when a mama bear will be just mad as hell. I don't think I know anybody in this community, but that wouldn't be the same for me. They know me, because it's just this one black girl, and I'm pretty sure they talk about me. Yes. So let's see what we have here. This river. Sometimes I see ducks on the river. I don't see any ducks today. I don't know if there's fish there, but this water is green. That means it's being fed by fertilizer, like farm runoff or something. Yeah, it has organic material in it. But the big old dikes over there. I'm going to try not to be intrusive with this camera, because nobody wants some stranger coming into their place with a big camera in their face. But I want to go down to the edge of this village and show you guys the natural springs water where you can actually go and get water from out the ground and just drink. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What a nice clear day, but ooh la la, cold. Get a wind that's going. A wind is going. It's saying something to stop. I don't know. There are some signs saying stop the forest. Well, I'm not going in the forest. Some car in the forest. That's what the kanji sign is saying. I can't read a lot of kanji. But there's a kanji for car, and there's a kanji for forest. And it said stop. I think it says how many meters? Kilometers. Yeah, you can't go, your car cannot go further than a certain spot. So this is what Japanese life is like in the mountains. Somebody is planting green onions. That means they have critters here that wants to eat the green onion. Somebody was up early in the morning and they weed and everything. This place over here is a hotel. People do Airbnb kind of thing, but I think it's closed because I don't see any sign. That's the problem with aging. Today something is here, tomorrow it's gone. And the children don't come back to live. You know, maybe they come back when they're old. So this is the thing I wanted to show. There's a little, what happened? Did the snow kill it? They had a little place here where we could drink water. I wonder if it's at the right place. I think it was here. They had like a little bamboo thing with a cup and water. Like a thing gone. All right, let me try further up and see if it's up there. But I'm pretty sure it was there. Well, that was before the winter. And I haven't been back here since the snow went down, and we had lots of snow, people. 10, 12 feet, 15 feet of snow. I mean, cover houses and everything. I think that's it, it's broken. It was a cute little thing that we can drink water. Huh, it's gone. It is gone. I'm sorry. Oh, here it is. Ooh, woot, woot, woot. Woot, woot. That's what I was looking for. They do the spring water, and you can come here and get the clear water, and you can drink it. They got a cup. They have this metal cup here. Is it metal or plastic? I don't know. Metal, some kind of metal. It's got water inside. Yeah, let's found this one with water inside. I'm going to put back the water. And this one is empty and turned down. And people could drink this. You know, long ago in Guyana, people used to have barrel water for drinking purposes. Similar situation. Yeah. So it's time for me to go back. So I'm going to leave this live right here with this scenery. How about that? And then I'm going to do the live back with the Facebook people. So, my people, commitment to yourself and your goals. That's the word for the journey today. Yeah. And I'll talk to you all next time.